UBC Studios in Kampala. This is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Good morning and much thanks for being with us on UBC TV. Welcome to Good Morning Uganda Extra. I'm Robert Chirabonyo. That is just in case you've just joined. But if you've been with us as we open with live broadcast at exactly 6:30, that is what we do every morning. Wake you up or start your mornings with relevant information that you need to know, but also put a smile on your face. Sometimes nights could be very hard. Sometimes even nightmares, sometimes you're waking up on a wrong note, but if you just do us a favor, turn on that TV set, put to UBC, I can guarantee you, you'll have smiles, you'll have laughters, you'll be informed, and we give you the vibe to start your day. So why not make it a date with us? Tomorrow 6:30, we'll be here, the Fantastic Four, to ensure that we do bless and start your day. Now, the Extra is an extension of Good Morning Uganda. Usually I have a guest or guests in studios, and we look at issues, sometimes that are making headlines or are of national importance as well. Now, we know on the 2nd, but for actual, the house opened on 4th of this very month, we started the UMA International 30th Trade Fair. That is at Lugogo. If you've gone there, brother and sister, if you went there yesterday, the turn-up of people was massive. Now, this is closing today. Yesterday, the turn-up, you're like, oh, these people coming to, some are coming to buy, some maybe to be entertained, but there's plenty of people there, huge numbers. Now, today, it's going to be winding up or closing. And just to throw more light to this and, of course, let you know what is happening in case you've not gone there. Time is still there. The day is just fresh. You can run there, drive there, border there, whatever means you choose to take, and see what is being manufactured here. See the various exhibitors that some flew into the country. What do they have? Where are they going to be? How can you get more of what you're seeing at the show? Now, join me, welcome Joseph Thomas, who happens to be the director of international business, Click-On, if I have it right. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
And just next to him, I have Crosby Fernandez, regional manager, Africa of the same. Thank you so much and welcome to
Morning. Thank you. Thank you for the...
Now, just to begin with, let me begin with my immediate neighbor here. When we talk about Click-On, if I have it right,
yes,
you were at the UMA exhibition as exhibitors,
yes,
the 30th this time around. First and foremost, tell us about this company. Then we shall know why you're there and the rest will follow.
Okay, thank you very much. Click-On is a brand which started in 2009 in Dubai, and it is now around 15 years old. It is one of the foremost brand in the GCC countries for electronics, appliances. By appliances, I mean the home appliances, small and domestic appliances, medium and big appliances, personal care, and a lot of things like that related to that. So we have been in the market since this much time, and we are growing rapidly. And in fact, till this time, we were focusing more on our, neighbors, the GCC countries, the Gulf Cooperation Council countries, and we have been extremely successful in these countries. And now we are planning as an expansion program to fare into Eastern Africa. And this is our first venture that we are trying to establish by having our expo as well as an exhibition with the, with the exhibition people. And the exhibition started on 4th, and it is still continuing. And in fact, we had a great exhibition. And it was a good time that we were able to showcase our products. And by Click-On, I want to also mention to you one thing. Why we are participating in this exhibition as well as why we are going into Africa is because We already have a lot of customers buying from our Dubai office to African region. But now what we want to do is that we want to continue it, enhance it, and make it consistent, being completely present over here through a good distributor, making the service consistent, making the product consistent and available. And our tagline is, I'll tell you, it's very specific. We are a premium brand with affordable price. And this is what...
Is that just a catchword?
Yeah, we are just not a product. We are a premium brand, but with affordable price and superb quality, with innovative products, designs, and a lot of other features bundled. And that too at a very good price, which makes it very attractive and affordable for people to buy good products at, easy things. This is
Okay, I hope that's just not a catchword. Now, this takes me... what prompted you to participate in this 30th UMA International Trade Fair?
As we already mentioned to you, we are really serious about doing business in East Africa. We've chosen Uganda because of the sheer population size and the appetite for consumption in this market. Okay, as you know, Uganda, the population is really huge, around 45 million, and we are around 4.5 million in Kampala. So that gives us a lot of motivation and boost to expose our products into this market and make it a success, because electronics and home appliances is really picking up in this region, especially major domestic appliances and small domestic appliances. Africa is an emerging market now compared to other countries which are kind of saturated. Africa is coming up in a big way. Most of the African countries are really coming up in terms of appetite and also population growth. So it makes a lot of sense to be here, to do business here, and make sure we give the African people the best in terms of electronics or gadgets or technologies.
Now, what about the purchasing power? Because you can have a huge population and the power to purchase. Can we boast that Ugandans have high purchasing power according to the few times you've been around or your research?
Yeah, this is a good question that you asked. We had already done a good and thorough study about the Ugandan economy as well as the market. You have a growing middle class in Uganda, and Uganda, as Mr. Crosby was telling, is one of the fastest growing economies in Africa, especially in East Africa. You have a very good, baseline of economic background. The country is growing. In fact, yesterday we saw in the Independence Day, speech from the president about how far the country is faring in technologically, in agriculture, in many different fields. And this supplements the economic development. And that too, when we see the middle class is growing at such a good, pace, this is where the products like us, products which helps customer, products which facilitates customer, products which develops happiness for the customer, this is where we come into play. So definitely this is the reason why we are in Uganda, because there's a growing middle class. Then there is of course an appetite for good products, value products, and that too was what, as I was telling you, it is at an affordable price. It is not at all premium, it is not at all a high price, it is affordable and easy to use. And of course the service, when we look onto the service history of our brand, we have less than 1% of service. That shows for the quality and reliability and consistency of the brand across the spectrum.
Yes, you wanted to supplement.
Just to add, Uganda, the fundamentals are very strong, okay, compared to other countries. You see, the exchange rate is very quite stable when you compare it to the other countries. So this gives us a lot of confidence to do business here, because if the exchange rate is strong, it means that the country is quite strong in terms of fundamentals. So because if you go to some other countries, the exchange rate just keeps falling and falling, and then it's not viable to do business in such countries. But Uganda is very stable in terms of the economy, as we've noticed in the past few years.
Wow, that sounds very good. For me, a Ugandan, to hear when an investor says praises how our economy has been stable for some good years now. Let's look at quality. You see, the trade fair, for us, we go what will please your eyes is what you purchase. Second, what is cheap is what you go with. Actually, most of the people that turn up, at the back of their mind is, let's go and get cheap things. Someone will take a picture and tell you, well, check this flat iron I've bought at this amount of money. So come, things are cheap here. But we want to look at the element of quality as well. Now, this seems a new brand on market. You said you figure out that, yes, Ugandans, we are a good destination for investment, but what we are getting, are we getting value for money? Yeah, yes, and I see you're eager to respond to that.
Yeah, and that is why in ClickOn we give a 2-year warranty. That 2-year warranty itself speaks for the quality of the products we offer. If the product's quality were not so good and we were kind of skeptical about the product quality, we would never give a 2-year warranty. So we are confident about our quality, and hence we are giving this 2-year warranty so that the customer is at peace. That is what I want to add.
And not only that, basically we think that it is a cheap product which customers, mostly prefer to. But customer actually wants value. All customer looks for the value what he is getting for what he is purchasing for. If we are able to provide the value to the amount that he is paying with, it's a success game. This is where we are very much focused. There are only very few brands who do R&D. Most of the brands, what they do, they just copy. But we are not that. We have an in-house research and development team who constantly studies the customer needs, understands what the customer requires, decides what is the design that they require, and of course, we study according to the market price also. So when there is an R&D team which constantly studies the market, which understands what the customer is requiring, and what is the price point that they are requiring, and what is the value they perceive to have in the product, the formula is very clear. And this is the formula we are practicing in ClickOn. And together with that, when we add 2-year service, and that too with very good service people, then the game is very clear. That's why people prefer to buy as well as continue to buy and consistent in that. And they're happy also. It's a smart choice for the generation. This is how we put it. Yeah.
Now, this is an international trade fair. Our viewer right is ending today. That is at the Uma Showground. So in case you're not yet there, please go there and see what we produce here, what we manufacture here. But also we have international exhibitors, people that flew in to come and be part and showcase what they produce. Now, and among those are the guests I have this morning. Now, our country, we are looking more at industrialization. Now, you're manufacturers. And here you come in because we know if an industry is here, it creates many jobs, but also we reduce importation and we promote exports in our country. And we have a saying of late, buy Uganda, build Uganda. If something is made in here, we are eager to support so that we build our economy. Now, are you here simply to exhibit, or do you have further plans of even either setting up something greater, bigger, that fits very well in our vision?
Yeah, good. See, right now our motive of exhibition over here is to display our range of products, our range of brands. See, because we are not only into ClickOn, we are into many other brands. Of course, we have a brand called Homeway. Homeway is a kitchen utensils as well as kitchen accessories brand. Plus, we have a brand called Fine Feather, which is the complete range of linen category. Plus, we have Traveler. Traveler is a luggage category. So we are. We have
sounding good.
Yeah.
Hey, I see that industry in Uganda.
Yeah, we have a fantastic range of brands. And ClickOn, why I told, because ClickOn is something that it's almost popular over here. But apart from that, we have these brands. And to the question that you asked, It's a very good thing. Our initial plan is to, display our products, understand the customer, perception, views, and all these things, as well as to appoint a good distributor over here. We want to have a good distributor, and of course we are in talks with Kiboko Enterprises, who is one of the leading distributor for FMCG as well as consumer electronics. So this is one of our major things. We want to have a solid, strong, extensively spread, wide networked distributor who can supply our products to nook and corner of the country, plus service the product. This is one thing. The second question which you asked regarding to manufacturing, of course, this also is in our consideration. Once we are stable in what we have objectivized in the beginning, for certain items for which there can be a huge volume, definitely our company will be looking onto the plan of jointly participating with some people or directly doing some manufacturing units as well as industrial units to pick up or support the volume as well as to make it more affordable again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, viewer, we are still looking at the UMA International Trade Fair that is running but closing today. It kicked off on the 2nd. Of course, halls were opened on the 4th, and it's been running and will be ending today. Now, we've had local and international exhibitors. And among the international exhibitors is Clicon. The guests I'm having here, experts in home appliances, I must say. And we want to also get to know now, when new international exhibitors come for such, because I know even our own manufacturers go out there, what is your target? What is your aim? Yes, brother.
So the aim is basically branding, brand perception, to enhance our brand, to introduce our brand into the market, make Ugandans aware of a quality brand. So that is one of the reasons why we participated in the UMA exhibition, is to introduce our brand and take it to the next level in this country. So this is the aim of the participation, because people need to know about the brand. Brand perception is very important. So once we introduce a brand, then we do different kind of marketing efforts to take the brand to the next level and make people aware about this good quality brand in the market.
The quality brand, introducing a brand to the people. And so far, how are things moving so far? Today is the last day.
Yeah, good. Yeah. As of yesterday, we are very happy with the outcome of what is going over there. Lot of people. Of course, too many students are there, but that of course adds to the whole thing. We had a lot of good potential customers coming from all parts of Uganda, and it was very, we were very delighted to inform them as well as make aware of our products to them, and they too were happy to see such quality, innovative and smart products. This is one of the thing that many of them have not seen. We, for example, we have smart iron, which automatically shuts off, shuts on, depending upon the cloth that you're ironing. Yeah.
The material.
Yeah, the material. Yeah. Plus, we have smart air chefs, which can again detect the food which is over there and give the required temperature to it. So these are things which was and we had in Homeway we have a 5-layer non-stick cookware, which is very rare, because for example normally when people use cookware, they use it for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, maximum around a year, and throw it away because the stick goes off. In our thing, even for 3 years you can easily use it. No one has this 5-layer technology being first introduced. So showcasing all these things, we had a lot of customers for that. Plus we have potential distributors, retailers all coming. So we are happy so far with the outcome of how it has gone so far, and we are looking forward for today more on making new deals and meeting new customers and again explaining many things about our products.
Well, for that flat, please drop one for me.
Sure.
Yes, brother.
Sure. Yeah.
In fact, we not only have a smart iron, we have a cordless iron. Can you imagine an iron without a cord? So you can just take it anywhere in the room and iron your clothes. Yeah, so this is something, one of the features of our products, which is very innovative.
We love innovation, and of course also the other thing we are talented is we have the ability to look at something and do it. But of course that sometimes has an implication on the quality. Now, very interesting is that the show is closing today, the trade fair is closing today. So what does that mean? In case you've not been able to pass by, yesterday was Independence, and that maybe explains why there were so many people. So in case numbers are not something for you, well, today we expect the numbers to be a bit less. I don't know. I'm just thinking that way, that tomorrow, yesterday having been a public holiday, many people had to drive there. So today you can find some time, lunchtime or any time, drive in to get there, look at what first we do here, we manufacture here. There are certain things you're going to import, yet they're manufactured here. Second, get to know the brands. What is new? You may import something, yet already it's in the country. Or get to know these international exhibitors. This trade fair is ours. It's by the organized by the Uganda Manufacturers Association, UMA. Now, it is ours. When we make it a success by turning up in huge numbers, and if you have purchasing power, buy more. Well, we open doors for more investors to come in. I'm sure no one would come to exhibit, then we show excessive demand of their products, and they don't think of having a manufacturing plant here, at least an assembling plant here, because you've proven purchasing power, and that will end up creating jobs for our people. That will end up improving our income as a country, our GDP, development levels. We will have such huge companies manufacturing or assembling, whatever you can call it, from here. So please, excuse me and pardon me, just go and check on what is being exhibited there. Now, we talked of this being durable, but also cost comes in. How are your products?
Yeah, this again I think is one important thing which we have to consider, especially in this part. As we were telling, our product is very much affordable. The cost, for example, when we take with the quality that we give, with the features, with the features that we have put in, the cost is very much affordable, so that anyone can buy. So, and not only that, we have an advantage as being a volume producer from our manufacturing plants situated in different parts of the world. We have a high cost advantage because of our volume, and that is something that we pass on to our end customers. So come what is appliances, even major appliances, even we have major appliances which are very, very affordable and with high quality, good features, good service. This is also one point which I want to tell. See, always cost comes with the service, but our service is very low. So for when the customer buys, from the date he buys till the date, on continuation, his average cost is always low because he has bought a fantastic, good, innovative product. Okay. This is one thing. Plus, we also make sure that we keep following with customers to know what is the feedback and how far we can improve on the product. In every region, we do the same thing. So here also, once we have put our distributors on track and all these things, we will have a constant feedback mechanism to understand where is the point that we have to correct or we have to support or service. In this way, what happens is that ultimately the customer cost will be only one of the factor. Apart from that, happiness will be the major factor. Using the product and being happy with it. This is where we are, our focus.
Now, we've talked about smart appliances, all these, but usually we have an element of durability. One friend of mine was telling me that cars manufactured some years back and those of today, even if you hit the body, you feel the difference. Now, we are blessed that many products can come to our market, but we don't want to be a dumping site. Now, in terms of durability, how do you factor this in? because we've seen many times, I don't want to mention the market that floods, things that flood our country. But they have questions when it comes to durability. And of course, if I'm to come at a trade fair, I may not take all this due diligence. The people are many, there are so many exhibitors. I want to move from this store to another store, and when I come upon something, I'll not even maybe look at all these areas that matter when purchasing something. Yes.
Yeah, so again, as I said, durability is an important factor, as you mentioned, but the quality of our products are so good that you will not have this issue about durability. And that's why, again, I'm stressing, that's why we give a 2-year warranty. Because we are confident of the product quality because of the R&D that we do. So we keep on improving product quality time and again. The RME ratio is very, 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 very negligible. So, you know, you will not get these kind of defects happening, and customers bring the sets back because of some small issues. So rest assured, the products are very durable because we are confident of the quality, and that's why we give a 2-year warranty.
Well, we are still discussing issues of the trade fair, the international trade fair, the third, because this is an annual event every year that happens, which will be closing today. If you go there now, things are going on. But remember, we began on the 2nd, the house opened on the 4th, and today is the last day. And with me in studios, in case you have just joined, I have 2 gentlemen who are international exhibitors that have come into the country to be part. They have been part and are still part of this, and also to better understand how is Uganda in terms of ability to purchase and ability to do business. Now, according to my guests, they're saying, well, we are a good destination for business. Now, for us, we are saying, but what are you bringing to us? Is it something that is worth of value and money, or is it something that you're coming, yes, to give us? Like one cracked a joke that let's not be a dumping whatever. But good so far, Click On seems to have the quality that we are talking about. Now, the other question for us we ask is, to what extent are you creating employment for our people? Who chooses to answer that?
Yeah, we can. For example, when we tell about employment, when we are already having a distributor getting appointed, okay, we will be placing our products in different retail outlets, which definitely will be requiring promoters, you know, promoters, merchandisers, visual merchandisers, all these type of people will be required to supplement the sales happening in the retail outlets. This will be one point where we will be doing. Plus, we already have a e-commerce. We are planning for an e-commerce channel. This also definitely requires digital skilled people, where they have to employ their skills to enhance our channel sales in the e-commerce platform. Then, of course, the other thing is that the service. We have to give proper service for the products. For this also, we will be requiring skilled people who are skilled in servicing electronics, appliances and all these things. So this is how it starts with. Generally, then it keeps on adding up, accelerating, and the momentum will bring up. And once the volume comes, and as I told you later on, once things are going in a very good way, and once the volume picks up, and once we decide that we have a manufacturing unit, then that's it. That we have the whole show ready for the big game. So that is what is our plan.
Yes.
Yeah, because as he mentioned that we are appointing a distributor to make sure that the products are distributed throughout Uganda, not only in Kampala. So there will be definitely employment generation throughout the supply chain, in marketing, in after sales service, because we need people. Without people, nothing can be achieved. So there will be definitely employment generation at the distributor level, because this is an additional brand that he's going to acquire. So he has to invest in manpower to ensure that the brand is properly marketed in the region.
And distributed here.
Yeah. So definitely there will be employment opportunities for our local Ugandan people.
Well, some good news there, because for us, when we talk about investors, yes, We talk about first and foremost, our priority is reducing imports and promoting exports. Then the other factor we look at is job creation.
Yes, of course.
How many jobs are you going to create when you come in? Then we also look at the quality. What quality are you going to be giving us? And also usually look at how affordability. Then we look at accessibility. How easy are they to, how easy is it for us to access? So when those questions are answered and answered very well, I just now come to the end of the show by giving each of my guests 1 minute for your parting shots. And I'll begin with Fernandez.
So, the parting shot that I have is basically come, purchase, click on products. Not only click on, we have other brands like Homeway, Fine Feather. Experience the products, and I'm sure you'll be happy with the experience and the quality that you're going to use in the years to come.
Okay. Thank you, Fernandez. Joseph.
Yeah, thank you very much. See, we are going to appoint a fantastic distributor over here who has a wide network of retail people as well as executives to cover the whole upcountry and the provinces. By this way, we will be able to service each and nook and corner of the Ugandan region. So I appreciate as well as I request everyone to try our click-on products, as well as we'll be having our other range of products also like Homeway, Traveler, Fine Feather, in fact Bright Max and Toothbrush. All these are the range which comes together with that. To try that and experience it, be happy and patronize us, and definitely we look forward to a great time in Uganda.
Well, thank you so much, gentlemen, first for accepting to come to Uganda and be part of this mega international exhibition, but also for giving us hope that yes, our economy is moving on very well and a very good destination for investment. Now what lies ahead is for us to welcome this new brand, Likon, and ensure that they don't only end in importing and selling to us, but they see the desire to have a manufacturing or assembling plant here home, so that we have the jobs we are talking about, so that we fight the unemployment rate, but also so that we are able to export to our neighbors and plus. Have a lovely day. Robert Chirabonyonitono wishing you a blessed day. Good morning.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
The East Africa UK Tourism and Culture Expo 2024 is